Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. I'm Atari Adam, and today I am going to be going over all the recent stuff that I've added to my collection. I know it's been a while since the last video that I've done like this. The past few videos have been reviews, and then after this one I'm going to continue with some more reviews, but I want to get you up to date on some of the cool stuff that I got. Maybe it's not cool to you guys, but this is cool that I have it in my collection. So what I'm going to start off with today is... a couple months ago, I ran into some stuff for sale on Facebook actually, and ended up purchasing it, and I ended up with some boxed NES cards. There was two of them, and then I ended up with a few that actually had the cart and the manual. So the first one I'm going to show you today is Championship Pool. I remember playing this one. What's cool about this one is it actually came with the receipt from when it was purchased in 1994, and it's from KB Toys, and it's hilarious because it was actually 60 bucks then. And along with that one, I also got NES Open with Mario in the box, complete in box. These are in really great shape. They have the posters, the original Nintendo Power sign-up cards. I mean, all the information that came in these boxes are in these boxes, which is awesome. So I got those. The games that I purchased with the manuals are Battle Chess. That one was a pretty good one. And for my Tengen collection, I got RBI Baseball with the manual. No box, but now all I have to do is purchase the boxes, and then I'll have the completes in my collection, which is awesome. And then I also have Pinball Quest, manual and cart. I purchased Lunar Pool, not Championship Pool, but Lunar Pool, and got the manual with that one. I also purchased, no manual, but I got Rockin' Ball, just the card with the slipcover. I also got Dig Dug along in that purchase. I also got a broken NES for parts, but I'm not going to show you that because it's broken, and everybody knows what an NES looks like. Also, on to the next here, I also was able to come across some pretty cool, rare things for me, maybe not for some of you hardcore collectors out there, but for me it was a cool snag. I got an NES, yellow NES joystick test cartridge. Actually, the irony in this, I haven't tested the test cartridge yet, but it's definitely a cool one to have for the collection. I ran into that. One of the more obscure things that I've found recently. If you remember a while back, I also purchased... Can't even get this open. I also purchased a Game Gear, if you guys remember that episode. So I ended up purchasing The Lion King for the Game Gear, and I purchased two games, and they came in the cool hardshell cases. And I also purchased, what is this? Donald Duck and Deduct Disney's Trouble. So it's kind of like a Scrooge, or sorry, my bad. Donald Duck. Blah, brain fart there. So I got that. Yeah, I'll do this one first. I also got a copy of Springer. This is for the Atari 400 and 800 computer systems. I'm not familiar with Atari computer systems. I always had the consoles in my house growing up. So this is my first actual Atari computer game, oddly enough, and I'm excited to actually try to find in a 400 or 800 Atari system now, because I actually have a game to play. And actually that looks pretty good, graphic content wise. I mean, I don't know if you can see that at all in the back of the box. But I actually came across this complete in box with manual, and it's a phenomenal shape. I got to get a box protector for it here at some point. But that was a cool one to get. Also, had a visit not too long ago with 8-Bit Akey. He stopped by, and we bullshitted about video games and such. He was nice enough to drop off a copy of Bram Stoker's Dracula in the box. There is no manual, but once I get the manual, then I'll have the complete in box. The box is in good shape. The only thing wrong is it has a sticker on it, which I'm going to work on getting off without peeling off the box. But awesome for the collection. Thank you, 8-Bit. Along with that, he also gave me a Sega Genesis, the second model, the slimmed down version with a couple paddles, which was really cool. That I actually have hooked up behind me next to the TV here with my Sega CD. That's the one that 8-Bit gave me, hooked me up with. Some really cool additions to my collection. really excited about is it's a makeshift label, obviously, but this is my copy of Halloween for the Atari 2600. Finally, I have a copy of it for my collection. It's there. I played it. It's awesome. Along with that, I also have a copy of a prototype cart for the Halloween game. This is actually, there's 2 prototypes that were released out to the public, and this is the first prototype for the Halloween game. And this here was actually put out by a friend of mine, Troy. This is to give back to the public, just like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre release. This is his prototype 2 release of Halloween. So this is a prototype cart. This is in the box. There is no manual, but I got it in the box, so that's fucking cool. If I open it up here and show you guys, there's the cart, Halloween for the Atari 2600. Again, this is a prototype 2 reproduction put out to the public, but it's, I mean, a lot of people aren't going to have these, so I'm excited to have that in my collection. And also, I mean, it starts looking really good once you put it next to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the shelf. I mean, yeah, doggy. That's awesome. What else do I got here? I know I got a bunch more stuff, but I'm just going to scale it down to the stuff I thought was pretty cool that I got. I'm going to waste a lot of your guys' time with stuff of doubles of Centipede and Berserk or whatnot, Yar's Revenge. You know, all of the staples of Atari and all that stuff. I've got too many doubles now, but I'm not going to get into those. Next in line is I got a copy of Parasite Eve. Excited to have this for the collection. This is one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 1 console. I played the hell out of it, and then they came out with a second one as well. But what was really cool about this purchase is I got a stack of other PS1 games, but I'm not going to go through them because, like I said, but this one's my favorite that I wanted to show you guys. And along with that purchase, I also received the manual. It's a little beat up. It's got the corner ripped off, got a little bit of writing on the front of it. But this is just awesome to have with this. So I have the collection of that in my collection. And yeah, as far as all the new stuff I've got that I wanted to show you guys, that's it. Keep posted. I'm going to be posting another review in my next video. It's actually going to be an unboxing of a music release. I'm a total nerd when it comes to video games, and not only do I love the video games, but I love the music in the video games. So I actually listen to video game music. So I've received a copy of William Cage's HAL font, and I'm just going to show you a quick glimpse of it really quick. This is what I'll be reviewing in my next video. This is I know what you're thinking when you're looking at this. You're like, it's a Super Nintendo box, it's a Super Nintendo game. But inside this box is a music CD that contains over 20 songs in the styling of your favorite Super NES video games like Super Metroid. There's Final Fantasy on here. Tons of great stuff, tons of great music. I'm going to go over this. I'm going to do the unboxing, and I'm going to show you guys all the content in this. It was a really cool project put out by William Cage, and along with this review, I'm going to give you guys all of the information so that you can get your copy of the CD. Great music, great stuff. Keep posted, and as always, game on.